For a lot of us, our dogs are like family, but do they make the best security system?
Would they protect your home from an intruder? So our Casey Nolan puts some family pets to the test in tonight's When It Happens to You.
If you're like a lot of dog owners, you've probably wondered what your dog does when left alone at home.
Probably gonna go up on the sofa and look out to see if I went out there.
Trying to order some more dog food.
But how would your dog perform if left to protect your home?
The American Bulldog is probably considered a guard dog. The Chihuahua is considered a lick dog.
How good of a guard is your dog?
I am confident in their skills.
We tested 3 houses and the canines who call them home. To find out, can we really rely on our dogs to protect our property? Helping us out, Sergeant Justin Rail, a canine handler with the Granite City Police Department, protected and posing as our thief in this experiment. First up, Jovi. She's a 1-year-old Labrador Australian Shepherd mix.
Do you think of her as a dog that's going to keep you safe?
Not at all. If I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't see her being much of a guard dog.
But her dad, Matt Michaels, is hoping Jovi can at least act tough.
She might have a ferocious bark.
With the house wired with cameras, Matt slips out like he's leaving for the day, and Jovi does Jovi, until she hears something in the hallway.
There's that bark that I thought she might have.
But when Sergeant Rail breaks in, at first, Jovi seems less hostile and more host.
What a terror. Just sniffs him around.
It takes a minute for her to find her bark.
Oh, okay. He looks a little terrified there. Just lets him grab the computer and walk right out there.
So what did you think in terms of what you expected versus what she actually did?
I guess it's a little concerning. If, say, I'm out of town or my wife's out of town and someone were to break in, I think we'd be in trouble.
Next up, a doggy duo, sisters Augie and Mozzie, a 7-year-old Bulldog Boxer mix and an 8-year-old Chihuahua mix.
And I feel safe with both of them because they both will bark.
With our cameras rolling in Robin Ehrlich's house, she tells her dog she's headed out, and a few minutes later, Sergeant Rail creeps in. No attack, but no backing down either.
The Bulldog's getting after it a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't think Augie would go after, but she's gonna let you know she's not too keen.
Well, did they do you proud?
They did.
Our last house is home to 9-year-old Lab Bulldog mix Cooper and 4-year-old Lab Vizsla mix Milton, both trained to hunt.
Do you count on them for security?
I don't know about physical security, maybe just intimidation. I think they'll make some noise, hopefully look intimidating.
Again, cameras rolling and nobody home.
I see something going on.
When Sergeant Rail comes to the door,
not even a bark?
He's welcomed in.
Oh, that was a tail wagging. Kill him with kisses.
I thought they would at least bark.
Deep down, I knew they wouldn't, go crazy, but they were a little too nice. But when a dog is barking, that's their job.
Sergeant Rail says we shouldn't expect our pets to attack an intruder. That usually takes some training.
To train a dog like that for your house, I mean, you wouldn't be able to have any visitors. You would have to lock the dog up.
The real lesson, he says, may be for us. We should instead think of our dogs as an extra alarm system. And remember, our burglar was protected. Sergeant Rail says the bark is enough to make most would-be intruders move along.
I wouldn't push that issue. I'd let that dog be and I'd leave.
And let's give Cooper and Milton a break. It's hard to say how they would have reacted to a broken window or a door that was forced open.
Having dogs is a lot more than just having something that can bite a stranger, so.
Casey Nolan.
But it would have been cool.
5 on your side.
Love it. Kill them with kisses.
Yeah.
I will say, though, it is, because if you are in the house and your kids are in the house, the bark is enough for you to wake up and know that something weird is going on. And you don't want your kid in the park being that aggressive. So,
right.
Yeah.
I have a 10-year-old golden retriever.
Fredo.
Who would have a ferocious bark, but as soon as you come in, he will do his praying technique where he rolls over and moves his front paws.
Yeah, there's all the good stuff's over here.
Yeah, exactly. So the next time you're tired of your pet barking, remember they're barking for a reason and something's just not right, so you might want to check it out. He says most police departments do respond to calls for barking dogs.